Wrestling fans, what's going on, man? It's Black Couch Booking here with a brand new video. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. I promise you will not be disappointed. And if you old to the channel, Couch Crew, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well today. Listen, I know that man got a stocking cap on his head. This is Sleepy Couch Booking. I'm about to go to sleep. Like bro. This is my sleep attire. And at first I had my shirt off. I was about to do this video, but I said I don't even want to hear it. Y'all dudes, y'all can watch men wrestle in draws and be oiled up with their hair wet, but then y'all gonna complain about me with no shirt on. But whatever, I'm gonna take this off as soon as I'm about to go to bed. But anyway, man, hope y'all having a lovely day, man. Happy Women's History Month. We will be making various videos, various topics, and we will collab with the ladies, of course, so we can get, more of a, woman's perspective on these topics. But I wanted to talk about this one with y'all because I want y'all perspective. I'm asking y'all the question. I'm gonna give my reasons, I'm gonna discuss it, and I'm gonna give my opinion. Is Charlotte Flair the greatest women's wrestler of all time? Is she the GWOAT? Is Charlotte Flair the greatest women's wrestler of all time? Really, before you calm down, woosah, think about it. And no, we're not talking about title reigns, because honestly, I would use her title reigns against her to say that she's not the greatest women's wrestler of all time. And I would use other people's title reigns as well. Listen, I would say title reigns should account for like at least 10% of the argument. It shouldn't be more than that, because with Charlotte Flair, she has hella, I was champion for 12 days. I was champion for 1 day. I was champion for 3 days. She got a lot of those, on her resume. And when I think about if somebody the greatest, like think about somebody like a John Cena, right? What I would use to judge if someone's the greatest wrestler of all time is their rivalries, their feuds, their matches, things like that. Like John Cena, you could argue John Cena's the greatest because of his rivalry with Randy Orton, Edge, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Wade Barrett, the Nexus. Like you can argue that John Cena's the greatest based off of his like interactions and feuds. Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch, Ronda Rousey. Do I gotta keep going? Like you can argue that Charlotte Flair is the greatest women's wrestler of all time. And here's why I would not argue that anyone that is more recent within the past like 5 to 10 years, I don't know if you could really put them in that conversation. Like Rhea Ripley, for example, Charlotte Flair gave her her best match of her career, gave her her best, yes, to this day, her best rivalry of her career. So if I would say, how I'm gonna say Rhea Ripley is goated over Charlotte when Charlotte gave her her greatest like ever, because outside of that, what's Rhea Ripley's greatest rivalry? Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair NXT, oh no, Shayna Baszler NXT. Like what's Rhea Ripley's greatest, you know what I'm saying? And then Bianca Belair, who I like a lot, who I love. Bianca Belair, what's Bianca Belair's greatest rival? Sasha Banks, is that her greatest rivalry? I wouldn't say Asuka. I wouldn't say the Asuka stuff, no. Becky Lynch, not really, because she squashed her and then she came back and beat her, but I don't think that's her greatest moment, you know what I'm saying? So like it would be tough for me to judge off of that, but Bianca Belair is still up there for me, and she still has certain things that I would put her close. And I've seen a lot of lists coming out of top 10 women's wrestlers and all that. We're not doing that. Me and the guys, me and the homies, we gonna talk about that very soon, so stay tuned. But let us keep going down the list. Becky Lynch. Now, Becky Lynch is one that a lot of y'all gonna say is very close. And my opinion, Becky Lynch's greatest moment, of course, is the man. I like the big time Beck's character, but think about Becky Lynch before the man. When she had that first Smackdown Women's Championship run, that was a pity pat run to me. The man is the best thing about her, and it was something that came, like her run, her rise to the top, her rivalries, everything wasn't as consistent, I would say, as a Charlotte Flair. So I still got Charlotte Flair up there. And I didn't answer the question yet. I didn't say if she's my greatest women wrestler of all time, but I'm trying to see why I would count out other individuals like Chyna. Now, Chyna's a tough one because the era she came up with and her opposition. Like, imagine if Chyna was in an era even post Divas era or Divas era, and she had better opposition to wrestle against, like China would be, but held the Intercontinental Championship as a woman though. Look at a Beth Phoenix competed in the men. Like there are certain things I'm trying to like look at, but even if I take out Charlotte Flair's, you know, with title reigns and things like that, I think Charlotte Flair is in ring. That's tough because I do think Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné, my favorite women's wrestler, is the greatest technical women's wrestler of all time. And what I mean by that obviously is technical wrestling, and because she's not, to me, not considered a high flyer. Her like she could be considered an all around, but I think her technical wrestling skills are underrated if people don't rate them at all. People just try to, you know, discredit Mercedes Moné for whatever reason, you know, but I think like her skills are up there. But Charlotte Flair as an all-arounder, I think, is the best all-arounder, while Mercedes Moné is the best technical wrestler. But the best all-arounder to me is Charlotte Flair. She can be a submission artist, she can do technical things, she can, you know, be a brawler. She is tall and lanky, so she can, you know, almost be a mini giant, you know, in comparison to other individuals. Like she could be the woman Diesel, you know what I'm saying, giving people the big boot and stuff like that. And she's strong as well. So like as far as being an all-arounder, like Charlotte Flair is really, like, she really got it to me. And someone like a Trish and Alita probably suffer on this list the most to me because their era, and you can't, it's hard to, especially Trish didn't get the opportunity to really shine until after she was no longer dealing with the Vince McMahon barking like a dog and all that nonsense. Like, but Lita always been Lita to me. Lita has always had the opportunity to shine, being with Team Extreme, you know, things like that. So to me, Lita is one of those people that, like, I think should be ranked higher than Trish Stratus, in my opinion. That's my opinion. Don't kill me. Just because someone's a fan favorite, I think Lita is more talented than Trish Stratus in ring wise. And I like Lita. Lita's versatility as a character was great, but I did like Trish as a heel. I'm not going to cap. I'm knocking them off, y'all. Tell me when I'm wrong yet. Have I been wrong yet? Have I been wrong yet? Charlotte Flair, you could say right place, right time. She's a Flair, blah, blah, blah. But you can't take away the in-ring accomplishments. You cannot take away the skills. You know what I'm saying? You cannot take away the big matches, big match feels. She went and made an NXT championship match for the women, a match at WrestleMania, and made it fire. She made that, Charlotte Flair made that triple threat match with Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey fire, because I'm not going to cap. A lot of people say it should have just been Becky versus Ronda. And I too thought Charlotte being inserted into that was unnecessary, but she made it fire. Charlotte Flair gave Rhea Ripley a 5-star match. Charlotte Flair and Sasha had some great wars against one another. I mean, I don't know what to say, y'all. Like, I'm still trying to find, like, who? AJ Lee? I think AJ Lee suffered from just not being around long enough. Paige? I think Paige is a really good option, but she got sidetracked, sidelined, shortchanged, because imagine Paige, like, if she was able to have a long main roster run, being a Raw Women's Champion, Smackdown Women's Champion. Imagine if she had the opportunity to do that. I think that she would really have shined, you know what I'm saying? But she was a great Divas champion. And her beating up on AJ Lee and she was an innovator. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thing that could hold Charlotte Flair back is the character, because her character is essentially Ric Flair's daughter. Robe, woo, strut, figure eight, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that would be the only thing that could really, someone be like, wait a minute, Sasha Banks had a better character. Bailey had a better character. Becky Lynch had a better character. Paige had a better character. Trish had a better character. Lita had a better, like everyone on the list had a better, even I think the Glamazon is a better character than Charlotte Flair. But Charlotte Flair as a heel, in my opinion, is like damn near flawless to me. Like her heel work is some good work. Even if her promo work isn't a 10 out of 10, how she can make the crowd feel when she's really a heel and really leans into it is like, oh yeah, she's an asshole. Oh yeah. Even when she's not supposed to do certain things, throwing the belt at Becky Lynch, throwing it on the ground is some good work, if you ask me. I don't care what none of y'all say. I had a great time with that. It was funny to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the closest person I will put to me, Sasha Banks / Mercedes Moné is a close second for me. And I'm trying to go back and think about who else like realistically could. You could try your Alundra Blazes argument. You can try your Jazz Jacqueline argument. You can try your, like I said, China's a good one as well, but I genuinely can't think about who I would put as the greatest women's wrestler of all time over Charlotte Flair. And like I said, I'm not, forget the championship reigns. And I even forgot she was a women's tag team champion with Asuka. Like her reigns are forgettable because they are too like boom, 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 and they're hella short. But the ones that had some length to them were memorable. Her SmackDown Women's Champ, a couple of them SmackDown Women's Championship runs were sensational. When I finally remembered that she was tag team champion with Asuka for like what, 40 days I think or something like that, I'm like, I remember the story now. And listen, her and Asuka had a good WrestleMania match. Even though I think Asuka should have. That's neither here nor there, but it was still a sensational match nonetheless. You can't say Charlotte Flair don't got multiple 5-star matches under her belt. Like even in NXT she was going crazy. So you can't, like, you're gonna try to discredit her because of nepotism, blah blah blah. You can't, because if she was booty, if she was cheeks and had nepotism, cool, you got me. But that's not the case. So I don't know, bruh. I'm trying to argue. Y'all let me know, what do y'all think? Is Charlotte Flair the greatest women's wrestler of all time? And I'm gonna let y'all talk about it in the comment section. I'm trying, bro. I'm serious. I can't. Maybe my brain is blown. Who else? Who? She might win another one at WrestleMania against Tiffany Stratton. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Past, present, whatever. I don't know. I can't. But like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for the love and support as always. We're gonna try to drop as many double uploads this month as humanly possible. My birthday month, so y'all better be ready for some creative videos, some dope collabs. Your boy about to go to sleep. I want to make me some eggs and some sausage in the morning. Maybe throw in a protein shake, get some extra protein as well. Y'all have a good day, man. I really enjoy, you know, making content for y'all, and I hope you guys enjoyed the content. So yeah, I need to edit this video too. There ain't gonna be no crazy edits for this video, gang. Let's just have a conversation. Hey, yo, put on a sleep mask when you go to bed, bro. You know, some of y'all be sleeping with the TV on. First of all, do y'all niggas pay the electricity bill? Second of all, you're not getting good sleep with the TV on or any lights on. Make sure the room is dark as possible and throw this on. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for the support as always.